freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars.
Number 4.
That one goes. Count it.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Right for the hoop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. .151 left to play in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Pass to Sigma. Here's Mitrovic. 6 on the shot clock. Shields. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Driving inside.
And creating a little separation here. Gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Henry. Over to the wing. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Higgins. Shields. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0-4 here, still looking for their first make.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Mitrovic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside. Here's Higgins. The pass to Dorsey. Poked away. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Higgins. Here's Hines with 1 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And so it's the West All-Stars riding a 15-point lead at the...
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've all seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-star action never disappoints.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. From outside the arc, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Defensive foul. Number 12.
Timeout called, East All-Star.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the East All-Stars making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Henry misses. Here's West now. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Number 4.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And James drills them both. Here's West now. Going inside. It's hauled in by Sidney. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. James, the pass to Sigma. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
With the drive, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Inside. .40 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
There's the steal.
And you always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far.
And so it's the West All. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tough with defensive.
Number 4.
I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the shot goes down.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Driving to the basket.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a... raise the roofer.
Knocked loose. A solo fast break. It's a hand on it.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
To the middle. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A big group substitution here for the East. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Higgins. Now Dorsey. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he gets some grief for that shot in a regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
To the wing on the left. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Down low, Shields. The shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Higgins, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Henry. Off target with the open look.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's the West All-Stars way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And for the East All-Stars, we've got Higgins, and it's Hines, and it's center.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the shot is good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Another steal. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, reverse at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
It's tipped. In the corner, Henry with it. From deep. That shot, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. No good on the shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sat sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Micic. Now Dorsey.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call. Larkin, he's checked in for the West.
And this?
The previous play is under
To detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After the review, the challenge is successful.
Speed at which these players are moving at.
The shot
and how
attempt is
fast
not
the
good.
action really is and how hard it can be
Timeout,
sometimes,
West.
you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Higgins. Shields.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And they recover it. The 3-ball, 5 on the clock, connects from three-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on these.
Higgins, that's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
He takes it. Oh!
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
College, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And credit the whole team. It was a